Mongolia's economic outlook looks very promising. ADB is forecasting growth above 6% for next year and for this year as well. This is remarkable because Mongolia was in a deep economic crisis just a couple of years ago. Thanks to very good macroeconomic policies implemented by the government and supported by the IMF-led program, Mongolia has performed a spectacular recovery and the economy is doing very well. Prospects are very good, relying on big mining developments. Mongolia has fantastic big mines that are a major source of growth in this country. ADB has a very strong and long-standing relationship with the government of Mongolia. We have been working very productively together for more than 28 years. ADB is the largest development partner in Mongolia. We have increased our pipeline very remarkably in the last 2 to 3 years. And for instance, to give you an example, our current country partnership strategy envisages more than $1.2 billion in new operations. The ongoing portfolio is $1.3 billion. So we are very active, we have many resources, and that allows us to be present in almost every sector in the country. We align our support through 3 main pillars. The first one is to support economic and social stability in the country. The second one is for connectivity and economic diversification. And the third one looks into climate change, which is a very new area where we are becoming now very active. We have 2 cross-cutting themes that are cutting across the 3 pillars. One of them is gender parity, which has become very prominent now in our country partnership strategy. And the second one is public finance reform. We have been interacting also through the private sector arm. However, compared to sovereign lending, it's much smaller, but this is a challenge, and this is an area that now we want to develop. So traditionally, we have been active in trade facilitation and some lending to commercial banks to facilitate access to funding from small and medium enterprises. We are currently now identifying new opportunities for ADB to become more present in support of the private sector. ADB in general is very well known for its spectacular client orientation, and our work here is no different in Mongolia. So we adjust to the needs of the country. The country is developing very fast. The transformation is quite substantial, and so far we have been very flexible and very agile, adjusting to the new government priorities. And I'm very happy with some of the new areas we are exploring now, for instance, gender, climate change impact, resilience to natural shocks, etc. And I feel as we continue working together, we will be looking more into these new areas and new sectors. And of course, innovation is going to be also critical in our future support to the country.